With the Postal Service's busiest days ahead, some of its customers will also be busy replacing mailboxes. They've been notified their mailboxes are too short, leaving them with a long list of questions. News Channel 9's Andrew Donovan is on Amanda Lane, a neighborhood off Lakeshore Road in Cicero, for one of your stories.
I use the mail a lot. I write a ton of letters.
Diane Marchese exchanges a lot of postcards, but last week it was a flyer in her mailbox from the postmaster.
Mail will be placed on temporary hold until improvements are made to the current box.
The letter cited new trucks. We saw how boxes too short force the mail carrier to get out, so most of the neighborhood has to replace their boxes or raise them, which can cost a few $100s between parts and labor.
This time of year, it's hard to find a contractor for a big job. You're not going to find a contractor for a small job. And then if you're elderly or handicapped, what are you going to do?
Diane feels lucky her husband is an engineer.
See, these are like metal steel brackets.
Who drew up a temporary fix until they can replace the whole thing. Most frustrating to her, what the letter didn't say, exactly what dimensions. Because the typed portion left the numbers out, her mail carrier hand wrote at least 48 inches, more than the 45 the Postal Service lists online as its requirement.
Does the 48 inches have to come to here or to the top?
We asked the USPS. A spokesman emailed a clarification. It's 45 inches to the bottom. Another piece of missing information, how quickly it needs to happen.
It felt very threatening. If you don't do this, we're going to hold your mail. Really? You didn't say we have a week, we have a month, we have a day.
The spokesperson writes they'd only curtail mail deliveries when the safety of carriers is compromised, but didn't share a deadline. In Cicero, Andrew Donovan, News Channel 9.
The USPS also tells Andrew any customer with concerns can call the postmaster. Diane says she called the post office twice, got no answer. Diane submitted her story to the Your Stories team. You can too. Feel free to call or email your stories at localsyr.com.